Once upon a time, later, in the same far-off kingdom,
More than anything.
lived a young princess, Blackjack,
More than footmen.
and the baker and his family.
No, I wish more than anything.
More than number, they were there. Wish to sponsor a festival.
More than life,
Sponsor a festival.
more than riches, more than anything.
I wish we had more room.
Another room.
But despite some minor inconveniences, they were all quite content.
I never thought I'd wed a prince.
I never thought I'd find perfection.
I never thought I could be so happy. Not in happy moments. I didn't think we'd be this way. I never thought we'd have a baby. I never thought I could be so happy. Happy now, happy heads, happy ever after. We're so happy, you're so happy. Just as long as you stay happy, we'll stay happy.
No one round.
Let's dance.
Little gurgle, darling, I must go now.
We should really celebrate.
Where's the cheesecloth?
Wishes may bring problems such that you regret them. Better that though that you never get them. I'm going to be a perfect mother. I'm going to be a perfect mother.
The perfect
I'm going to see that he is so happy. I never thought I'd love my life. I would have settled for another. Then to become a boy.
Then to begin a child, that fortune smile. I'm so happy.
If only this cottage were a little larger.
I will expand our quarters in due time.
Why expand when we can simply move to a new cottage?
This is my father's house. We will not move. Going to be my son.
You would raise your child alongside a witch?
Why does he always cry when I hold him?
He's fine. You needn't hold him if you were so fragile.
He wants his mother.
I can't take care of him all the time.
I will take care of him when he's older. Are you all right?
I think so.
And the baby?
Yes, he's fine.
You? Have you done this to our house?
Always thinking of yourself. Look at my garden.
What of your garden?
Look!
Destroyed.
What could do such a thing?
It was thrown to the ground. I saw nothing.
An earthquake.
No earthquake. My garden was trampled. Those are footprints.
Who could do such a thing?
Anything with a footprint that big is no room.
Do you think it was a bear?
A bear! Bears are sweet. Besides, you ever see a bear with 40-foot feet? Dragon, no scorch marks. Usually they're linked.
A manticore?
Imaginary
Griffin?
instinct.
A giant?
Possible. Very, very possible.
A giant.
Maybe we should tell someone.
Who are you going to tell?
Royal family, of course.
The royal family? I wouldn't trust the royal family to snuff out a rat. With a giant, we'll all have to look back. A giant's the worst. A giant has a brain. Hard to outwit a giant. A giant's like us, but bigger. Much bigger. So big that we're nothing but an expendable little bug beneath its foot. Boom! Crash.
We are moving. And so the baker proceeded to the castle, but not before visiting Jack and his mother.
Oh, look, Milky White, it's the butchery.
The baker.
The baker.
What can we do for you, sir?
I'm here to investigate the destruction that was wrought upon our house today.
Jack has been home with me all day.
The baker went on to tell Jack and his mother that he feared there was a giant in the land.
Well, I know how to kill a giant. I can go to his house.
There's no such thing.
Any help at all would...
I'm sorry, but you'll get none from us. Nobody cared when there was a giant in my backyard. I don't remember you volunteering to come to my aid.
backyard is one thing, but a crushed home is quite another.
Look, young man, giants rarely strike the same house twice. I wouldn't worry.
I'm taking the news to the castle nonetheless.
And when the baker reached the castle, it was the princess who greeted his news. The story unfolds.
Excuse me, ma'am. This small man is this all seeing you?
Princess, I've come to report the appearance of a giant in the land.
Where did you see a giant?
Well, I didn't exactly see it.
Then how do you know there was a giant?
Our house was destroyed, and there are footprints.
That could have been any number of things. I will show you the door.
Wait.
A nearby household was visited by a giant, not long ago, descending from a beanstalk.
Yes, I remember.
That giant was slain already. Now come along.
Wait. We have a small child, Princess. Our child was very difficult to come by. His safety is of great importance.
Are we quite through now?
Yes.
Thank you. I will take this news up with the prince when he returns. I'm off to sell the harp, Jack.
Mother, no.
Please. We don't have that harp around, and there might be a giant on the
But
loose.
Mother, I know how to kill a giant.
We've had our fill of giants.
But if only I could help.
Enough. Promise me you won't leave your surroundings.
But Mother, I am a man now.
You're still a little boy in your mother's eyes. Promise me you won't leave your surroundings.
I promise.
Promise. Promise. What happened to your house?
We've had a baking accident.
Making accident?
No use frightening the young thing.
You can't frighten her.
Well, I guess Granny would have to do without all the bread and sweets. Besides, I have all that I can carry.
Why such a load?
Oh, I'm moving in with Granny. I came home to find that our house had collapsed as if a big wind blew it down. And I couldn't find my mother anywhere.
Oh no.
So I salvaged what I could and now I'm off.
Well, good friends. What news have you? What of Mother's grave? What kind of trouble? Oh no, I can't go investigate. A princess is not to go into the woods unescorted. Good idea. I shall disguise myself and go see what's wrong. Thank you, birds.
We'll take you to Granny's.
What?
I'm not going to let her go alone.
All right. I will take them.
I don't need anyone to take me. I've gone many times before.
But not when such winds have been blowing.
That's right, we'll all take you.
No.
I'm not going to stay here alone. The winds might return to this house too.
I know my mother made me promise, but I'm going to find that giant anyway.
Into the woods, it's always when at last you think you're through, and then into the woods you go again to take another journey.
Into the woods, the weather's clear. We've been before, but not to fear. Into the woods, away from here.
Into the woods to find the giant.
Into the woods to grandmother's house.
Into the woods, the path is straight, no reason then to hesitate.
Into the woods, it's not too late. It's just another journey. Into the woods, but not too long. The skies are strange, the winds are strong. Into the woods to see what's wrong.
Into the woods to slay the giant.
Into the woods to shield the child in the winds.
To find the future,
To find, to dream,
to hide,
to move,
To battle.
to see what the trouble is. Rapunzel, what are you doing here? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. You just locked me in a tower with no company my entire life, and then blinded my prince, and banished me to a desert where I had little to eat and again no company. Because of the way you treated me, I can never, never be happy.
I was just trying to be a good mother. Stay with me, there's a giant running about.
Brother, how good to see you!
Ah, good brother, what a surprise. And what brings you into the woods today?
I'm in search of a giant.
You? Investigating news of a giant? Father would not even do that. That is business for your steward, or less.
What brings you to the woods, brother?
See, my Rapunzel, she has run off.
Run off.
Yes, she's a changed woman. She has been prone to fits of hysterical crying and, well, moods that no man can predict. I know not what to do.
What a pity.
Yes, and Cinderella?
She remains well.
Does she? Now, brother, do tell, what are you really doing here?
High in a tower like yours was the iron of beauty asleep. All round the tower a thicket of briar 100 feet deep. Agony, no frustration more keen. When the one thing you want is a thing that you've not even seen.
I found a casket entirely of glass. No, it's unbreakable. Inside, don't ask it, made in, alas, just as unbreakable. What unmistakable agony is the way always barred. She has skin white as snow.
Did you want her name?
No, there's a dwarf standing guard. Agony, such that princes must weep. Always and promos to anything, almost or something asleep.
If it were not for the thicket,
Oh, thickets, no trick, is it thick?
it's the thickest.
The quickest is pick it apart with a stick.
Yes, but even one cricket's my thing about blood.
Well, it's sick.
It's no thicker than your thing with dwarves.
Dwarves are very upsetting. Not forgetting the tasks unachievable, mountains unscalable, if it's conceivable but unavailable. Agony,
Misery,
not to know what you miss.
while they lie there for years.
And you cry on your fears was unbearable bliss. Agony that can cut like a knife. Ah, well, back to my wife. Rapunzel, I must be off. Godspeed, good brother. Godspeed.
And after hours of searching for Granny, our intrepid travelers lost not only their patience, but their way as well.
Are you certain this is the right direction?
We went down and down.
Perhaps you forgot the path.
The path is straight.
Was straight, now there is no path.
Wait, where's the stream? Where's the lily pond? Where's Granny?
Calm down, maybe we should turn around.
No!
We'll just have to find Granny's house without the path.
Oh, my mother warned me never to stray from the path.
The path is strayed from you.
Wait, look. There, in the distance, 3 large oak trees.
Yes, I recognize.
Who might that be?
It's the steward in the royal family. What brings you into the woods? I warned you. Why didn't you do something?
I do not make the policy. I just see it through.
And I told you that you can't rely on the royal family to solve your problems.
Perhaps we should go back to the village.
I wouldn't be in such a rush if I were you. Guess which path the giant took to the castle.
What?
All that was left of my garden is a sack of beans. There's not much left of your house either.
But I thought giants never struck the same house twice.
You're not wrong.
That size!
I want the lad who climbed the beanstalk.
We'll get him for you right away. Don't move.
Wait, it was you who destroyed our house, not Great Wind. You're the reason I have no mother.
And who destroyed my house? That boy asked for shelter, and then he stole our gold, our hen, and our harp. Then he killed my husband. I must avenge the wrongdoings.
You're not responsible for him.
You're wasting your breath.
She's right, we cannot reason with the dumb giant.
Not all giants are dumb. Give me the boy.
He's not here.
The girl is telling the truth.
I know he's there, and I'm going to wait right here until he's delivered to me.
The giant, who was nearsighted, remained convinced she had found the lad. There was no consensus among them as to which course of action they should take.
Put a spell on her.
I no longer have my powers. If I did, do you think I'd be standing here with all of you? Now, we'll have to give her someone.
Who?
The steward! It's in his line of duty to sacrifice his life.
Ridiculous, I'm not giving my life up for anyone.
I'm waiting.
You must understand, these were not people familiar with making choices. Their past experiences in the wood had in no way prepared them to deal with a force this great.
Excuse me, but would you like some blind girls instead?
How dare you!
Put them out of their misery.
We're not that miserable!
What are you talking about?
She doesn't want
Then
that.
what do you suggest we do?
I'm still waiting.
It is interesting to examine the moral issues in question here. The finalities of stories such as these dictate... Sorry, I tell the story, I'm not part of it.
That's right, not part of us.
You're always on the outside.
That's my role. You must understand there must always be someone on the outside.
You're gonna be on the inside now.
You're making a big mistake.
Nonsense.
You need an objective observer to pass the story
Some of
along.
us don't like the way you've been telling it.
If you drag me into this mess, you'll never know how your story ends. You'll be lost.
Wait. She is the only one who knows the story.
Do you think it will be fun when you have to tell it yourselves? Think of your baby.
She's right. Let her go. Put that down.
Now that's better. You don't want to live in a world of chaos. There must always be an outside. Here's the lad! I got the lad!
This is not a lad.
Wait, don't drop! Why did you push her into her arms?
You wanted to get rid of her too.
We might have thought of something else.
If it were up to you, a decision would never be made.
Now we'll never know what happens next.
We'll manage.
Must I search among you for the lad?
No! Jack was just a boy. We had no food to eat. He sold his beloved cow in exchange for magic beans. If anybody is to be blamed, it's the man that made that exchange.
That's right.
He was your responsibility. Now I must punish him for his wrongs.
We've suffered too. Do you think it was a picnic disposing of your husband's remains?
You are getting me angry.
What about our anger? What about our loss? Who's been flaunting through our kingdom?
Be quiet.
I'll hide my son, well, you'll never find him.
Don't upset the giant.
You'll never find him.
I'm warning you.
And if you don't go back this instant, we'll get you for all that you've done.
Where is your son? Is that him?
No, this is not the lad.
The boy is hiding his evil time.
That's true.
If he is not, I will return and find you.
Rapunzel! Stay away from me!
She's in poor condition.
Wake up! Don't let them get Jack. We won't. Promise me you won't let him be hurt as I stand here at death's door.
I'll do all I can.
Promise.
All right. I promise.
Jack.
No, come away from there. You killed her.
You must understand, I was thinking of the greater good. That's my job.
Now you know what's out there in the world. No one can prepare you for the world. Even I, how could I, who loved you as you were? How could I have shielded you from her or them? No matter what you say, children won't listen. No matter what you know, children refuse to love. Guide them along the way, but still they won't listen. Children can only grow from something you love to something you lose.
Life was so steady. Now this. When is everything going to return to normal?
Come, we must hurry here to arrive by nightfall.
Where are you going?
We're off to Hidden Kingdom. Can't take everybody.
Fools! There's nowhere to hide.
You'll never get there. We have to stay and find our way out of this together.
Some people are cut out to battle giants, and others are not. I simply don't have the constitution. As long as I can be of no help, I'm going to hide. Everything will work out fine in the end.
But not always.
I hope a giant steps on them all!
You shouldn't say that.
We were thinking the same thing.
This is terrible. We just saw 3 people die.
Since when have you been so squeamish? How many wolves have you carved up?
A wolf's not the same.
Ask a wolf's mother.
Stop it!
One step at a time. Maybe he apologizes, makes amends.
Yes, it'll return the stolen goods.
Yes, he's really a sweet boy. The heart shall see that.
You people are so blind. It's because of that boy there's a giant in the land. Now, while you continue talking about the problem, I'll find the boy myself and serve him to the giant for lunch.
We're not going to let him feed him to the giant, are we?
No.
I'll have to find him first.
I'll go too.
No. You stay here with the baby.
We'll fan out and increase our chances of finding him. No, I do not want you roaming around the woods. You stay here with the baby.
We would leave our child with her?
The baby is asleep. We'll be safe with the girl.
But what if the giant were to return
The
here?
giant will not harm them. I know.
How do you know?
I know.
But what if
But what if? Will only a giant's footsteps stop your arguing?
you stay here with the baby? Please.
Do you two always argue like that?
No, not always.
Seems like you do.
There's nothing wrong with a little argument.
Oh, I see.
Milky!
Jack?
Milky!
Jack! That's him. Here, you stay with the baby.
But I want to come.
No, it'll be safer here.
Don't go too far, please.
I won't. I'll only go 100 paces. If I do not find him, I'll come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Are you looking for the giant?
Yes.
Have you come upon the giant yet?
No.
I have.
You have?
Yes.
And what might you be doing alone in the woods?
Well, I was here with my husband. It's a long story.
He would let you roam alone in the woods?
Well, actually, it was my choice. I was looking for the lad.
Your choice. How brave.
Brave?
Yes. Anything can happen in the woods. May I kiss you? Any moment we could be crushed. Don't feel rushed.
This is ridiculous. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong story. We cannot do this. You have a princess.
Well, yes, I do.
And I'm Baker.
Of course, you're right. How foolish. Foolishness can happen in the woods. Once again, please. Let your hesitations be hushed. Any moment, big or small, is a moment. After all, seize the moment. Skies may fall when you're in the woods.
This is not right.
Right and wrong don't matter in the woods. Only feelings, let your hesitations be hushed. Life is often so unpleasant. You must know that as a peasant. Let us take the moment present as a present for the moment. Jack! 1, 2. What's wrong, ma'am? May I be of some service?
The tree has fallen. Mother's grave destroyed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My wishes have just been crushed.
Don't say that.
It's true. You wouldn't understand.
Well, you can't stay here. There's a giant on the loose.
I'm certain the prince will see to it that the giant is rid from the land.
And there's no sign of the prince. No doubt he's off seducing some young maiden.
What?
I understand that's what princes do.
Well, not all princes.
You look just like the princess. Only dirty. Oh, you are the princess.
Stop. Get up. I'm not a princess.
Well, what are you to do?
I must be on my way back to the castle.
You haven't heard? We came across the royal family. The castle has been set upon by a giant.
And the prince?
He was not with them. Come with me. You'll be safe in our company. I was leaving.
Why?
The giant.
The giant I'd almost forgotten. Will we find each other in the woods again soon?
This was just a moment in the woods, our moment, shimmering and lovely and sad. Leave the moment, just be glad for the moment that we had. Every moment is a moment when you're in the woods. I must leave to slay the giant. That's what the next moment holds for me. But I will not forget you, and how brave you are to be alone in the woods. And how alive you make me feel.
What was that? Was that me? Was that him? Did a prince really kiss me? And kiss me? And kiss me? And did I kiss him back? Was it wrong? shouldn'ts and shoulds. Why not both instead? There's the answer if you're clever. Have a child for warmth and a baker for bread and a prince for whatever. Now it's these woods. Face the facts, find the boy, join the group, suck the giant, just get out of these woods. Was that him? Yes it was. Was that me? No it wasn't, just a trick of the woods. Just a moment, one peculiar passing moment. Must it all be either less or more, either plain or grand? Is it always or is it never and? That's what woods are for those moments in the woods. Oh, if life were made of moments, even now and then a bad one. But if life were only moments, then you'd never know you had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment you can live in the woods. And you get what you wish, only just for a moment. These are dangerous woods. Let the moment go. Don't forget it for a moment, though. Just remembering you've had an and when you're back to or. Makes the or mean more than it did before. Now I understand, and it's time to leave the woods. No, wait! No!
She should be back by now.
Said she would only go 100 paces. I'm sure she'll return.
No, I must go in search of her. Which direction did she go?
How are you hurting me?
Look, Lockbound.
Please don't let her feed me to the giant.
Oh, it's not our fault that the giant wants you.
Let go of him.
Leave him alone.
Where did you find this? Where is my wife?
She's dead.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry, sir. I came upon her under a tree.
How could this happen? What was I thinking? I should have never let her wander off alone.
Remorse will get you nowhere.
My wife is dead!
Wake up! People are dying all around you. You're not the only one to suffer loss. When you're dead, you're dead. Now, I suggest we get this boy to the giant before all so much dead meat.
Well, stay away from him.
No, this is no time for soft-heartedness. Now, he's going to the giant. I'm taking him.
Yes, he's the one to blame. It's because of you there's a giant in our midst and my wife is dead.
But it isn't my fault. I was given those beans. You persuaded me to trade them in my cow for beans, and without those beans and a bit no stuff to get up to the giant in the first place.
Wait a minute, man. 2 beans for a cow so old that you had to tell a lie to sell it, but you told. Were they worthless beans? Were they oversold? And tell us who persuaded you to steal that gold.
So it's your fault.
No.
So it's your fault.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
It's true.
Wait a minute, but I almost used the gold to get my cow back from you.
So it's your fault.
No, it isn't. I kept those beans, but our house was cursed. She made us get a cow to get the curse reversed.
It's his father's fault that the curse got placed and the place got cursed in the first place. Oh, and it's his fault, though. It's his fault.
No.
Yes, it is. It's his.
I guess.
But I jumped on the beanstalk right, that's clear, but without any beanstalk, that looks queer. This how did the second giant get down here in the first place? Second place.
Yes, how?
Well, how'd the other be?
The other bean?
The other bean?
I did. Yes, I did. No, it isn't, because I gave it to my wife. No, it isn't. Wait a minute, she exchanged that bean to obtain your shoe, so the one who knows what happened to the bean is you.
You mean that old bean that you're like, oh dear, but I never knew whatsoever was. Oh, look here. So it's your fault.
See, it's her fault. And it isn't mine at all.
But what?
Well, if you hadn't gone back up again,
We were needy.
you were greedy because you need that head.
But I got it from my mother.
So it's your fault then. Yes, and why am I the heart in the third place?
Harp, yes.
But I dare me to. I dare you to. You said that I was scared. She dared. No, I didn't.
So it's your fault.
Wait a minute, you had a Did you? Had to get your prince, had to get your cow, had to get your wish, doesn't matter how, anyway it doesn't matter now. It's the last midnight, it's the boom splat, nothing but a last midnight, everybody smashed flat. Nothing we can do, not exactly true. We can always give her the boy, no! No, of course what really matters is the bling. Someone you can blame. Fine if that's the thing you enjoy, placing the blame. If that's the aim, give me the blame. Just give me the boy, no! No. You're so nice. You're not good, you're not bad, you're just nice. I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right. I'm the witch, you're the world. I'm the hitch, I'm what no one believes. I'm the witch, you're all liars and thieves, like his father, like his son will be too. Oh, my brother, you'll just do what you do. It's the last midnight, so goodbye. Oh, nothing but a last midnight, so you'll see the sky go where you want to be. Have another bee. Be good for making you rich. You want some more? Plant them and they soar. Listen to them roar. Try and find the score. Although you can blame another witch. It's the last midnight. It's the last verse. Now before it's past midnight, I'm leaving you my last curse. Leaving you alone. In the garden, it's yours, separate and alone. Everybody down on all fours, or another way. Lost the beats again. Punish me the way you did then. Give me claws and a heart. Just away from this bunch. And the gloom, and the doom, and the
Maybe I shouldn't have stolen from that giant.
Maybe I shouldn't have strayed from the path.
Maybe I shouldn't have attended the ball.
Yes. Maybe you shouldn't have.
Where are you going?
Away from here.
You said we were gonna get through this together.
It doesn't matter if we're together or apart.
But we need your help.
You don't understand. My wife was the one who really helped. I depended on her for everything.
You would leave your child?
My child will be happier in the arms of a princess.
Wait!
Go along now. Let's go.
But I thought you were dead.
Not completely. Are we ever?
As far as I'm concerned, you are.
Is that the truth?
It's because of you all this happened.
I strolled into the garden to give your mother a gift, but I foolishly took some beans for myself. How was I supposed to know? How are we ever to know? And when she died, I ran away from my guilt. And now, aren't you doing the same?
No.
Aren't you running away?
No more questions, please. No more tests. Comes the day you say what for, please. No more.
Disappoint, we disappear, we die but we don't.
What?
They disappoint in turn, I fear, forgive though they won't.
No more riddles. No more jests. No more curses you can't undo, left by fathers you never knew. No more quests. No more feeling. Time to shut the door. Just no more.
Running away, let's do it. Free from the ties that bind. No more despair or burdens to bear out there in the yonder. Running away, go to it. Where did you have in mind? Have to take care unless there's a where. You'll only be wandering blind. Just more questions, different kind. Where are we to go? Where are we ever to go? Running away will do it. Why sit around resigned? Trouble is son, the farther you run, the more you'll feel undefined. For what you have left undone, and more what you've left behind. We disappoint, we leave a mess, we die but we don't.
We disappoint in turn, I guess, forget though we won't.
Like father, like son.
No more giants waging war. Can't we just pursue our lives with our children and our wives till that happier day arrives? How do you ignore all the witches, all the curses, all the wolves, all the lies, the false hopes, the goodbyes, the reverses, all the wondering what even worse is still in store, all the children, all the giants, no more.
I knew you wouldn't give up.
Couldn't leave his baby.
It looked like he was going to.
Give me my son. Why does he always cry when I hold him?
Now what are we going to do?
We have to have a plan before the giant returns.
What?
We'll all have to think.
Oh, if there were only some way we could surprise her.
She's too tall to surprise.
Oh, good friends! We need you now more than ever. What of the prince? I don't care. What's important now is that we find a way to fell the giant. You could do that. Oh, how can I ever thank you?
You can talk to birds.
The birds will help.
How?
Well, when the giant returns, they'll peck out her eyes so she's blind.
What good will that do?
Surprise her. Trick her. Whatever it is you do to kill a giant.
And once she's blind, she'll stagger about.
She'll get angry.
And she'll crush us all.
Smear the ground with pitch. When the giant returns, we'll lure her to an area smeared with pitch. Her shoes will stick, and she won't be able to move.
And I'll strike her from behind.
But how will you strike her? And lure her where?
Yes, where?
A tower.
What tower?
Yes, a
A tower!
Over there between two trees, an old tower.
All right. Quick. It will be dark soon. We'll have to think of something.
Here,
Thank you.
send paper.
Come on.
I'm excited.
Oh, no, little one. Quiet down. I know you want me.
Hello.
The giant went in that direction.
My darling, I did not recognize you in those old clothes. And with the child? Why aren't you at the castle? There's a giant in the loose.
The giant has been to the castle.
Are you all right? My love, why so cold?
Maybe it's because I'm not your own love. Am
I love you, I do. But yes, it's true.
I? Why? If you love me, would you have strayed?
Well, I thought that if I had you as my wife, I'd be fully content. And there was a part of me that was content. There was another part that yearned for more.
I have, on occasion, wanted more. But that doesn't mean I went in search of it. If this is how you behave as a prince, what kind of king will you be?
I was raised to be charming, not sincere. And I didn't ask to be born a king. I'm not perfect, I'm only human.
I think you should go.
Is that what you really wish?
My father's house was a nightmare. Your house was a dream. Now I want something in between. Please go.
I will always love the maiden that got away.
And I, the faraway prince.
You're almost finished. When the giant comes, we're to lure her over there between those two towers.
Good.
I wanted to climb the tower too.
Well, I'm glad you're here to help me. Oh no, what's wrong?
My granny's gone.
I'm so sorry.
I feel as though my mother and my grandmother would be very upset with me.
Why?
Well, they always told me to make them proud, and here I am about to kill someone.
I'm not someone, a giant that's been doing harm.
I know, but a giant's a person. Aren't we to show forgiveness? Mother would be very unhappy with the circumstances.
Mother cannot guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. Believe me, no one is alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the world. Others may deceive you. You decide what's good. You decide alone. But no one is alone. I wish. I know.
I can't wait till my mother hears I've slain the giant.
Jack. Your mother is dead.
Dead? Was she killed by the giant?
She was arguing with the giant, trying to protect you, when she was struck a deadly blow by the prince's steward.
Oh no. Why would he do that?
He was afraid she was provoking the giant.
That steward will pay for what he's done. After we're done slaying the giant, I'm gonna slay him.
You'll do nothing of the kind.
But he shouldn't have killed my mother, right?
I guess not.
But then he must die.
Well, no.
What he did was wrong. He should be punished.
He will be. Somehow.
How?
I don't know. Stop asking me questions I can't answer.
I'm going to kill him.
And kill him. No. Don't kill him. decide, but you are not alone.
Believe me, no one is alone.
No one is alone. Believe me,
Truly,
you move just a finger.
say the slightest word. Something's
Sounds
bound
will linger. Be heard. No one is alone. Careful. No one is alone. People make mistakes. Fathers. People make mistakes. Holding
to their own, thinking they're alone. Honor their
fight for their mistakes.
mistakes.
One another's terrible mistakes. Witches
Can be
right,
right,
giants
can be good.
You decide what's right. You decide what's good.
Just remember,
Just remember, someone is on your side. Our side.
someone else is not.
While we're singing our side, maybe we forgot they are not alone. No one is alone.
Hard to see the light now.
Just don't let it go. Things will turn out right now. We can make it so. Someone is on your side. No one is alone.
Here she comes. Remember, don't let her know of our plan.
Where is the boy?
The lad is not here. Yes, he is.
Quick, tell me where he is.
Over there where the birds are clustered. The doctor's hiding in that tree.
Thank you. Now justice will be served, and I shall leave your kingdom.
I'm trying to suck her in. She's starting to sway. She's bleeding all over. She's starting to boil. She's beginning to fold this way.
The salted spoon can catch a potato.
The harder to wait, the better to have.
When going to hide, know how to get there. And eat first.
Now we can all return home. And let us hope there will be no more killing.
Where am I to go? I have no one to take care of me.
You'll have to take care of yourself now, Jack. It's
That's-
time.
That's all right. I'll take care of him. You will? Yes, I'll be your mother now.
I don't want a mother. I want a friend. And my pet.
in shambles, and there's hardly enough room for... Of course you can stay with me.
And you shall join us as well.
You'll not return to the castle?
I'll gladly help you with your house. There are times when I actually enjoy cleaning. How proud your wife would have been of you.
And how sad it is that my son will never know her. Maybe I just wasn't meant to have children.
Don't say that. Of course you were meant to have children.
But how will I go about being a father with no one to love my child?
Just calm the child.
Yes, the child.
Tell him the story of how it all happened to be father and mother. You'll know what to do.
Alone?
Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wall. Do not let it grieve you. No one leaves for good. You are not alone. No one is alone. Hold him to the light now. Let him see the glow. Things will be alright now. Tell him what you know.
Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom,
Careful the things you say. Children will listen.
lived a young maiden.
Careful the things you do. Children will see.
A sad young lad.